Every day you keep hearing far too many videos, live talks, real time conversation, basically telling people for self improvement and how to effect this self improvement to become better, more motivated, more dedicated, and more focused on whatever your passion you are doing. So, my friend, today this thought comes that I must talk to you on rewards of self improvement. What is the actual reward of this self improvement? Every one of us knows in his secret heart that he could be a better person, more tolerant, more unselfish, more generous, more kind. However, none of us ever fully lives up to his or her ideas, but the encouraging thing is that this improvement is always possible. That's what I want to tell you. Today I'm going to share with you one of my friend's story. Sometimes the willpower will do it. This self change, self improvement. Sometimes prayers works. Sometimes a sermon does it. And sometimes a word on a page, some quotation, something, it does the miracle. Our most important desire in life is, my friend, there's someone who will make us do what we can. Many a times we do not realize our potential. We don't know how much what we know and what we can do. It is that one, some person, some thought, some word, some idea that becomes an initiator in revolutionizing your life. My friend, remember, lack of self-honesty, it can be profoundly damaging. Failure of self-honesty are at the root of every emotional and mental disturbances. Again and again, from the time immemorial, the promising men and women ruin their career, their lives, because they are poor judges of their own abilities and their own aptitudes. In almost every disrupted marriage, my friend, there is on both sides something called self-deception once again. While on the other hand, the ability to look at yourself hard and honestly admitting both the bad and the good is the most powerful untapped source of human energy. As I said initially, I will share a friend's story whom I accidentally met him yesterday. I don't want to disclose his name, but let me tell you, friend, at 40, this man, he began drinking too much, and he became an addict, and it reached to a state where his life seems to have lost its savor. He had a good job. He has a beautiful, devoted wife, two healthy children, a son and a daughter, and he had become an addict. One day, suddenly, he reached towards his bar or the liquor cabinet and glimpsed himself in the mirror. He saw a face he had almost forgotten, with trait of character, hints of strength, signs of weakness, that all seemed very, very new to him. And suddenly he realized He slammed the bar, his liquor cabinet shut, and spent the next 5 hours writing an exhaustive and ruthlessly honest analysis of himself. It turned out to be the most profitable 5 hours of work he had ever done. He was a changed man that instant only. He stopped drinking. He tried to catch up with his old job, but no, since he was missing for long, he was fired. He started his own ad agency. And lo and behold, in just few months he was back on track and doing a flourishing business. Again he had a happy family, same wife, happy again, same children, cheerful again. What was that? This is the reward of this self-improvement. He knew, he realized his worth, his value. The self-honesty, that image showed him once, and he got it and realized, and that becomes a turning point. Now, so far so good, my friend, but another question comes here. How can we check on our self-honesty? How do we do that? I think simply that one must examine his or her sense of humor. My friend, if you can laugh at yourself, you have a good idea of what you really are. Learn to sometimes humor yourself and laugh at yourself only, at your follies, at your wrongdoings, at your something. If you can't laugh at yourself, at least everyone should have a good friend who should be able to help him in deciding about your traits and your abilities, your aptitude, that these objectively, and show you the mirror, help you in being self-honest. Sometimes, my friend, it also happens that failures can make us more honest about our concerns than success. Always give few moments in retrospection, thinking why a thing happened, why you have become successful somewhere and why you have lost somewhere. Do this analysis, retrospective analysis, you will get an answer. My friend, remember, higher a man goes, larger his working hours, is not synonymous with happiness at all, and not even with success. It should be the result of a drive from within. It should come from inside. And that is self-honesty. A genuine self-honesty, my friends, includes an appraisal of bad and good, both, absolutely dispassionately, and you have the answer yourself. You don't have to seek anybody's counsel. We need to recognize, my friend, our weaknesses. We must also recognize our potentials so we can develop them, and remove our weaknesses. If they are habit, try to reduce them and ultimately eliminate them, and build upon our potential, or the latent hidden talent we have. The person who achieves, my friend, mature self-knowledge is no longer afraid of life. He can accept all experiences. He can realize, he can have understand all kinds of feelings, whether of grief or whether of happiness, whether of love or guilt, my friend. There are far too many advantages of or rewards of self-improvement. Whatever method, whatever inspiration you take on, be somebody's sermon, be somebody's word, be somebody's scripture, anything. It will help you to improve, and there are certain advantages. Thank you very much.